In his essay Empathy in Film Fiction, Alex Neill sets out to explore how and why we respond emotionally to fictional characters and events. First, he distinguishes between sympathy and empathy. The difference between sympathy and empathy, according to Neill, is the difference between the statements "I feel for you" and "I feel with you." "I feel for you" is indicative of sympathy. In sympathy, our emotions don't necessarily line up with what the person we are being sympathetic towards is actually feeling. For example, when watching Jaws, a woman may be feeling joy when swimming on the surface of the ocean, while we're feeling concern because we know a shark is lurking underneath the surface. With empathy, on the other hand, I feel with you. That is, I'm feeling the same emotion as you because you are feeling that emotion. For example, in a horror movie, we may feel scared because the character on screen is feeling scared at, say, a monster appearing at their doorstep. Neill then moves on to explore how empathy actually works. He concludes that empathy involves two things: imagination and belief. We first take in all the details involved in a certain situation and then imagine how the person in that situation must feel. We then form second-order beliefs about what that person is actually feeling. Neill uses the example of the film Don't Look Now, which opens with the death of a daughter. We must first imagine what it must be like to lose a daughter based on the information presented to us in that film. We then create a belief that the mother in the film feels tremendous grief, which leads her to believe a psychic when she says her daughter is actually there with her. Finally, we ourselves begin to feel this grief and take on similar beliefs to the mother in order to best understand the film. One concern Neill brings up is this: a fictional character does not actually exist, and something that doesn't exist can't have any feelings. So how can we feel empathy towards someone who does not have any feelings? He addresses this concern by suggesting that when we watch a fictional film, we create a fictional world where the facts of the fiction are make-believedly true, and we can have beliefs based on understanding a character's situation as to what they must be feeling. Once this make-believe world is created, we can proceed to be empathetic in a way that is similar to being empathetic in real life. Finally, Neill asks, what is the value of empathy in fiction? The value of empathy in fiction, according to Neill, is its ability to provide us with emotional education. It grants us the ability to engage with new emotions and have access to points of view that would otherwise be unavailable to us. While sympathy presents an opportunity to use our own emotional toolkit and apply it to a new situation, empathy introduces us to new tools that we can add to our emotional toolkit. This, he believes, makes fictional films quite important to our own emotional development.